Picture this. Prince Harry steps onto the stage, poised to deliver a moving keynote speech. The spotlight is on him, the crowd is seated, and expectations are high. But as he begins, something unimaginable happens. Attendees start leaving, one by one, until rows of seats are empty. What went so wrong that Harry's message fell flat? And how did he react when faced with this public humiliation? Let's dive into the drama that turned his big NHL Awards moment into an unforgettable disaster. The 2025 NHL Awards promised to be an exciting night, celebrating the best of hockey and the resilience of its players. Among the honorees, NHL stars and sports legends were ready to share the spotlight with Prince Harry, who was invited as a keynote speaker to discuss mental health in sports. However, no one anticipated that the evening would end with a viral walkout during Harry's address. From the start, the decision to have Harry as a speaker sparked mixed reactions. While his work with the Invictus Games and mental health awareness initiatives is well documented, hockey fans and players questioned whether his presence was necessary at a sports-focused event. Critics saw it as a publicity stunt, with some arguing that his celebrity status detracted from the athletes being honored. Nevertheless, Harry took the stage, determined to deliver a message that mattered. He opened with heartfelt remarks about resilience, mental health challenges, and his admiration for the toughness of hockey players. For a brief moment, it seemed like he had the room's attention, but things took a turn as Harry shifted to more personal anecdotes. He spoke about his mental health journey, the pressures of public life, and his ongoing mission to normalize conversations about mental well-being. While his vulnerability was commendable, the tone of the speech felt self-centered. To some in the audience, instead of focusing on the athlete's challenges, he appeared to place his struggles at the forefront, leaving attendees disengaged. As the minutes ticked by, the atmosphere grew increasingly awkward. Attendees began glancing at their watches, whispering to one another, and most notably, slipping out the doors. At first, the departures were subtle, but as the exodus gained momentum, it became impossible to ignore. By the time Harry concluded his speech, nearly half the hall was empty, leaving the Duke of Sussex visibly deflated. So, what led to this mass walkout? One glaring issue was Harry's approach to the speech. While his message about mental health was undeniably important, the delivery failed to resonate with the audience. NHL players and fans are known for their straightforward, hard-working ethos, and Harry's introspective, polished tone felt out of sync with the evening's celebratory atmosphere. Attendees had come to honor hockey's best, not to hear a lecture. Additionally, Harry's reputation preceded him. By 2025, public opinion about Harry had become sharply divided. His memoir, Spare, along with his many interviews and appearances, had cemented his image as a polarizing figure. Supporters praised his honesty and activism, while critics accused him of airing personal grievances for profit. These controversies likely colored the audience's perception, making it harder for Harry to connect with the crowd. Another key factor was the context of the event. The NHL Awards are typically high energy, filled with camaraderie and lighthearted moments. Harry's serious, introspective tone clashed with the night's celebratory spirit. Many attendees, including players and their families, felt the speech lacked the warmth and relatability they were expecting. Backstage, the fallout was immediate. Sources close to the event reported that Harry was visibly upset, pacing and venting to his team about the lack of respect shown by the audience. Some insiders claim he blamed event organizers for failing to prepare him for the crowd's expectations, while others suggest he felt personally slighted by the attendees' behavior. Social media was quick to pick up on the drama. Videos of the walkout flooded platforms like Twitter and TikTok, with hashtags such as Empty Hall Harry and NHL Walkout trending within hours. The reactions were divided as always. Critics mocked Harry for being out of touch, while supporters defended him, calling the audience's behavior disrespectful and immature. Among the online discourse, a recurring question emerged. Why did the NHL choose Harry as a speaker? Many argued that the league's attempt to inject celebrity appeal into the awards backfired, overshadowing the very athletes the event was meant to celebrate. Some sponsors reportedly expressed concerns about the negative publicity, adding to the NHL's public relations woes. And then there's the curious absence of Meghan Markle. Much like Harry's earlier Golden Globes appearance, Meghan was nowhere to be seen, fueling speculation about the couple's dynamic. Was her absence a calculated move to let Harry shine, or was it a reflection of deeper issues behind the scenes? Without her by his side, Harry seemed to lack the confidence and charisma that Meghan often brings to their joint appearances. Amid the chaos, a few voices came to Harry's defense. Mental health advocates applauded his efforts to highlight an often overlooked issue, arguing that the audience's reaction only underscored the stigma surrounding mental health. For these supporters, Harry's courage to speak out, even in the face of public backlash, deserved recognition. However, the incident also raises broader questions about Harry's evolving role in the public eye. As he continues to navigate life outside the royal family, his attempts to balance advocacy with celebrity status have often led to missteps. Moments like the NHL Awards walkout reveal the challenges of finding the right platform and audience for his message. For the NHL, the incident was a stark reminder of the risks involved in blending celebrity culture with sports traditions. While the league's intentions were likely good, the decision to feature Harry ultimately distracted from the athlete's achievements. Moving forward, organizers will need to carefully consider how to integrate broader messages without alienating their core audience. As for Harry, this latest controversy adds to a growing list of public challenges. Will he address the backlash directly, or will he move on without comment? Can he adapt his approach to better connect with audiences, or will these public missteps continue to define his post-royal life? The questions linger, and the answers remain uncertain. What's clear is that Harry's journey is far from over. Moments like these may serve as valuable learning experiences, or as further evidence of a disconnect between his intentions and his audience's expectations. And so, another public appearance ends in controversy for Prince Harry. But the empty hall at the NHL Awards isn't just a one-off. It's a symbol of the challenges he faces in redefining his role on the global stage. Will he find a way to bridge the gap between his message and his audience? Or is this just the beginning of more missteps to come? The spotlight remains on him, and the world will be watching his next move.